I Am Made of Mountains. Written by Alexandra Hinrich and illustrated by Vivian Miniker. You may think you know me from the things you've seen or heard, but there's wilderness inside me. And don't just take my word. Come with me, I'll show you, park by park and face by face, the landscapes I'm made of, the treasures of each place. I am made of sunrise, sleepy promises that tumble. Yawning ash, I greet the day, my voice volcano rumble. This is the national park in Hawaii. Haleakala means House of the Sun, located on a giant shale volcano. The park is one of the most famous places in the world to watch a sunrise. Wow! I am made of iceberg. Sizzle, pop, I burst alive. I rise, meet each new challenge, focus, dance, arch, and dive. That's the whale. And this is the Glacier Bay National Park in Alaska. When warmer salt water melts an iceberg, its ice crackles as it releases ancient air in a phenomenon called Berge-Seltzer. The park's waters serve as an important feeding ground for humpback whales, which get their name from the way they arch their backs before making a deep dive. Ooh. I am made of beaches, rugged islands and tall cliffs. I welcome pools of friends, protect them when tide shifts. And this is the Olympic National Park in Washington. Sea stacks are drastic columns formed by the ocean wearing away at rocks over many years. Sea stars, mussels, and sea urchins are some of the animals that make tide pools their home during low tide. See, sea stars, and she's relaxing on a rock. Wow. Looks fun. Ooh. I am made of grooves. I tower, stretch, and sweep. Heart rushing like a waterfall, one loud and daring leap. This is the Yosemite National Park in California. They have some of the biggest and oldest trees on Earth, and the park also features countless waterfalls. Super cool. Ooh. I am made of river. My currents carve through the rocks. Stop to listen and you'll hear each layer of me talks. This is the Grand Canyon National Park in Arizona. The Colorado River carved the Grand Canyon over the course of 6 million years with layers of rocks in the canyon, and it tells stories of how the land once looked and events that have taken place. Wow. I am made of desert. Moods hide and sneak and swelter. I move from dunes to junipers, seeking shade and shelter. This is the Death Valley National Park at Nevada. With less than 2 inches of rainfall each year, Death Valley is one of the driest places on Earth. Although its name suggests that the park is lifeless, Many plants such as junipers and animals like the bighorn sheep thrive there. It's the juniper tree and the bighorn sheep. I am made of mud. Bubbled warmth, my colors spill. Watch out for my geysers. They boil, erupt, and thrill. This is the Yellowstone National Park in Wyoming. Mud pots are heated by thermal water underground and tinted by minerals, giving them the nickname paint pots. They stink like rotten eggs. With more than 300 geysers, the park also contains about half of all the geysers in the world. Wow. This is a geyser. Oh, looks so relaxing. See, they're having a picnic. I am made of lakes. Calm thoughts glide to my shores. But don't be fooled. To grow and change, fierce fire sparks and roars. This is the Glacier National Park in Montana. The park is home to more than 650 lakes. There's been a fire in the park almost every year of its existence, which can be scary and dangerous. But it is also a natural part of the forest life cycle that helps new plants grow. Wow. I am made of mountains. Whole worlds rest on my shoulders. I risk a peak and cannot speak, filled up with sky and boulders. This is the Rocky Mountains National Park in Colorado. The park contains more than 77 mountain peaks that rise above 12,000 feet. The air is thinner at higher altitudes, and it might seem more difficult to breathe to visitors who come from lower elevations. It is important to take time to adjust. Wow, so pretty. I am made of wind, billowing on my way. I blow through caves, bend down blades, make prairies swoop and sway. This is the Wind Cave National Park in South Dakota. This complex cave system gained its name from the winds at its entrance, which can blow in or out of the cave. Lakota oral history that dates back hundreds of years tells of a hole that breathes cool air. Grasslands once covered a third of North America, but prairies were largely destroyed after European settlers arrived. The park protects prairie plants and animals. I am made of marsh. Still waters conceal sharp bite. Like orchids, I climb trees. I'll drink the air tonight. And this is the Everglades National Park in Florida. Alligators and crocodiles both inhabit the Everglades, and both are threatened species. Orchid diversity here is among the highest of any US national park, and some of the tropical species live in trees. The park was the first national park created to preserve the diversity of plants and animals in its ecosystem. Oh, alligators. I am made of creek. My secrets whine and curl. Wearing mossy finery, my downy dreams unfurl. This is the Congaree National Park, South Carolina. A large old-growth, bottomwood hardwood forest, Congaree sits on a river floodplain. Visitors can paddle along Cedar Creek in the middle of the forest. Spanish moss, which drapes over bald cypress trees, is not actually moss, but a flowering plant more closely related to a pineapple. Wow. I am made of hills. My green skirts twirl and swish. Spin by spin, my seedlings sprout,
each one a blooming wish.
This is the Great Smoky Mountains National Park in Tennessee. The hills, valleys, and mountains that make up the park are among the most ancient on Earth, estimated at about 200 million years old, with more than 1,500 kinds of flowering plants. The park contains more types of flowers than any other American national park. I am made of forest, turning gold by the season. I wander without plans, not needing any reason. And this is the Shenandoah National Park, Virginia. 95% of the park is forested. While national parks now hold the ideal of being open to everyone, they have their own histories of injustice. Shenandoah was segregated, meaning black people could not use the same facilities as white people until 1950. I am made of farmland, planting hope by plot and roll. Ideas take root inside me, burning bright with sunset glow. This is the Cuyahoga Valley National Park in Ohio. This is one of the newest national parks and is unusual because it contains villages, businesses, and recreational areas in addition to scenic landscapes. Through a cooperative program called Countryside, more than a dozen farms inside the park have been restored and are managed using sustainable practices. Visitors now can sample produce at the farmers market. Oh, so they're growing turnips. Or is it radish? Beetroot? Wow, look at the stars. I am made of ocean, churning up or soothing fears. Stardust shimmer in me. My stories speak through years. This is the Acadia National Park in Maine. Acadia is famous for its rugged coastline. Sometimes the ocean looks calm and peaceful, and sometimes the waves crash against the rocky shore. The park has such dark, beautiful night skies that locals and visitors celebrate them each year with a night sky festival. Wow! I want you to visit by foot, by boat, by book. Come, sit here beside me, take a deeper look. A map can show you paths, choices to discuss, but sharing time and tales and spaces, that is what connects us. See? Reading a map, exploring. The end.